excited to welcome you to another edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Coming up, two teams ready to square off. It's the New Orleans Saints and the Chicago Bears. We welcome you, Mike Tirico, Greg Olson, and that's Cairo Santos to get us started. And off we go here on EA Sports. He's across the 20 to the 21. That's where the drive will begin.
The Saints take over first and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Ready. It's a three tight end look as they have it first and 10.
Here we ready.
On the ground for the first time, this is Alvin Kamara. And he'll be taken down up around the 32-yard line. That one good for a dozen. A very quick first down.
And this run game certainly didn't waste any time getting settled in. Nice job by the offensive line, displacing defenders at the point of attack, and allows the back to pick up a nice chunk to get this game rolling.
From the 32 now, here's first and 10. Another run here with Kamara. And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line. Back-to-back, some nice runs. This one good for 11 and another first down.
Really nice explosive play there on the ground. And tell you what, for these fans sitting in the stadium, they're not used to seeing their home team pushed around. So continue to be physical at the line of scrimmage. Mix in the runs with the pass. And if they can continue to generate these big explosive runs, I don't think they need to go away from it.
Ready, Brett, put.
On first down, they'll stay with Kamara on the ground. And he proves tough to bring down. Good running across midfield. A gain of 8 that time.
Brings up second and 1.
From the 48-yard line, here's second and 1.
Let's go now. Hut.
On the ground, this is Kendra Miller. And I don't think he got there wrapped up at the line of scrimmage, and now you're looking at third down.
And after that short run, puts them a little bit closer to the first down marker, and they're going to need to create more running room on the ground if they plan on extending this drive.
Set, ready. Black, 43 rounds. Set.
They'll try and run for this with Kamara. And he's going to be brought down right on that yellow line with the official signal. He's got enough for the first down.
Saints, first down. First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
They'll go again here with Kamara. That lane closes quickly. A pickup of 3. Big Grady Jarrett shuts it down.
Brings up second.
Here's Rattler now on second down. That one's incomplete. Good coverage there. Made it uncomfortable for the receiver. Couldn't hang with it, and it brings up third down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. And I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
16 yards. And the Saints, first down.
Rattler now on first down. And that's going to be incomplete, but a flag down in the backfield. That's the area we usually see holding.
Let's go. Blue, 32. Check.
On the handoff, it's Kamara. And he'll work this down inside the 35. Gervon Dexter there on the tackle.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long.
Ready?
Back to throw is Rattler. That is caught downfield. It's Shaheed. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They've got him inside the 15.
Saints, first down.
On 1st and 10, Rattler. To the outside, that's caught by Hill. And he'll be forced out of bounds just a couple of yards short of the first down. That's a pickup of 8.
Certainly not the biggest play of the day, but a good example of picking up positive yardage, staying ahead of the chains by a well-timed ball and a well-timed route.
Here's a designed run. A second effort, and he is in. Alvin Kamara. Touchdown, Saints. That's the 5th touchdown for him on the year.
Well, just about every metric you can use, it's very clear, Mike. This is one of the best defenses in football. So I think coming in, preparing for this game, we were asking ourselves, where do the points for this offense come by? And I'll tell you what, they silenced a lot of those doubts here with this opening drive to take it all the way down the field, to sustain possession, and come away with points. I haven't seen many teams do that to this defense. They got some things to sort out here before this next possession.
On the return, it's Devin Duvernay. He'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line.
What is up?
They'll run it for the first time with DeAndre Swift. And this play going nowhere. He is taken down behind the line of scrimmage on their first play of the game.
20-yard line.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
Vegas!
Williams to throw on 2nd down. That'll be caught by DeAndre Swift. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
Third and 9. Working out of the gun. Here's Williams. He bought as much time as he could, but he will finally be taken down. Early big play here. They're going to go for it on 4th down. They will indeed go as they look to throw. That one intercepted. Picked off by Kool-Aid McKinstry. And he is going to score. A pick 6 for the touchdown. So they make the decision on 4th down to try to go for it. Instead, it goes back the other way for a pick 6.
Yeah, and anytime you go for it on fourth down, you're saying, hey, we don't mind rolling the dice and taking some chances. In this case, it backfires. The defense is able to capitalize, and they take it all the way back the other way.
Before he gets out on defense, here is Justin Reed to kick this one away. Here we go on the return from the 1. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. They go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10.
What is up?
Off play action. Here's Williams. Now, right on the heels of the pick 6, he is intercepted. Picked off by Demario Davis.
And these are the throws that are really holding the offense back right now, Mike. He just has to make better decisions because you're not going to win many games when you turn the ball over at this rate.
Ready, yellow, black, 10 black. Hut.
They'll run. It's Kamara. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. They get 18 on that one. First down, New Orleans.
Nice job by them getting the back to the perimeter. Then he's able to get outside, stick his foot in the ground, and then get vertical. Right down the numbers. Those are the type of runs this offense wants to see more of going forward.
They'll take this forward for about 5.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4 at the 18-yard line.
We are through 1. The Saints out on top. And EA Sports NFL Sunday returns after this. It's the Saints with the football here as quarter 2 begins. They have it 2nd and 4 coming up.
Ready, break. Set, ready.
A give up the middle with Kamara. And he will get into the end zone. Alvin Kamara. Touchdown, New Orleans. That's his 2nd touchdown of this one. And he's got a half dozen for the year. Groupie now for the extra point. He's got it. And the Saints mistake themselves to a 21-0 lead.
There's nothing.
Before he gets out on defense, here is Justin Reed to kick this one away. And we'll see a return here from his own end zone. He gets swarmed under. Doesn't even get to the 15.
At their own 14-yard line.
What is it on? Here we go.
They'll start on the ground with Swift. And a missed tackle there. He pushes forward and will give him 4 yards.
Brought down at the 18-yard
Here's
line.
2nd and 6.
Gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
There Vegas, Vegas.
Operating from the shotgun, it's Williams. That one down the field, but it is incomplete. Colston Loveland was the intended receiver. And it's going to bring up a third down.
As this offense continues to put anything together and score some points, they need to just take a step back. Then you say, okay, we've struggled here in the first half putting points on the scoreboard. Don't worry about chasing points. Let's chase first downs. Let's chase completions. Just start building something small. And oftentimes when you take that approach, it snowballs, and next thing you know, you find your groove.
What is up? We got Hornets! 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 Punch Spurs! Punch Spurs! Punch!
On third down, it's Williams. Rolling right. He'll try and get there on the ground. And he's out of bounds. They're going to mark him at the 45. A great job of knowing when to go. He gets 17 yards on that run and a first down.
The defensive line has to do a better job of contain rushing, especially on third down, Mike. You can't rush one-on-one. You have to rush as a unit. Keep the quarterback in the pocket, and when you let him get loose, this is what's going to happen.
That one down the field, but they cannot connect, and it's incomplete.
I know it fell for an incompletion, but pretty impressive. He was able to push that ball really far downfield as he was being hit. Really says a lot about the arm strength that this quarterback has.
2nd and 10.
What is it? Hold on!
They will run it over center with Swift. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it.
So this team finds themselves now in a little bit of a tricky situation here, Mike. If they don't find a way to start sustaining some of these drives and come away with points, all of a sudden you're trailing by double digits in the second half. You become very one-dimensional. You become very pass-heavy, and that's certainly not how any team in the NFL wants to play.
Here's a 3rd and 10.
What is it?
From the shotgun, it's Williams. He manages to get the throwaway and completes it. And he'll be forced out of bounds. They get 25 on that connection. First down, Chicago.
Third downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on third downs, that is a recipe for success.
On the give, here's Swift. And a strong first down run, a pickup of 9, setting up 2nd and short.
A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1 at the 30.
Now Williams. Moving to his right. That's going to be taken in by Durham Smythe. And he'll be taken down. The gain is 6, and it's a new set down. He picked up the first down.
Really nice job here by the quarterback, not only getting outside the pocket, buying more time for his receivers, but then finding a man open who's able to pick up enough to move the chains.
Here's 1st and 10.
What is up? Yes, yes, yes. Tango, tango.
They're going to run. It's the man from Rutgers, Kyle Monunga. And he is stopped in his tracks. Loss of a couple on the play.
Well, it's been the case this entire first half. It's been the defense that's really carried the load for this team. Some offensive struggles, but they've done more than their part, coming through again with another big stop for a loss.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12. Here's Williams. This one going to be sniffed out. Thrown up in the backfield. 3rd and a long way to go.
Biggie Angels, Biggie Angels. Bang it!
To throw, it's Williams. Flush to his right. Thrown on the run, but it's off target. Behind his man, and that is incomplete. Luther Burden, the intended target. And it's going to be fourth down. On now, it's Cairo Santos for the field goal.
A 48-yard attempt.
The kick is perfect, right down the middle. And the Bears are on the board now here in this second quarter.
And when you find yourself down double digits, you don't want to make habit of settling for these field goals. It does allow them to chip away a little bit and cut into this deficit, but they've got to find a way to score touchdowns.
He's going to elect not to bring this one out. Probably a wise decision as this ball comes out to the 35.
Here we go. 52 book switch, yellow.
They'll start this one on the ground with Camara. A nice pickup, moving it across the 40. We'll give him 6 on that play.
And he has been a handful to deal with throughout this entire contest, Mike. And they came into the game saying, we want to impose our will on the defense, and that's exactly what they've been able to do.
From the 42-yard line, here's 2nd and 3.
Here we go. Here we go. 60 reps.
Out of the shotgun, it's Rattler. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a 3rd down.
Sometimes it's those footsteps. I don't care how long you've been playing or at what level you've been playing at. That defender's bearing down. You really get a good idea of what guys are willing to go through contact to secure a catch, and in this case, what guys are unwilling.
And he'll be taken down as we tick down to the 2-minute warning. 2 minutes remain here in this first half. Greg and I will be right back after this. The punter remains on the sideline. They're going to line up and go for it on 4th down.
22 needle. Black shot. Drill, 52. Set.
They'll run for it. It's Camara. And he is going to have a Saints first down. It's a gain of 12 on 4th down.
I know it's 4th and short, Mike, but at this distance, you actually have to clear a lane. You can't just fall forward or push the pile. So that conversion, it's as much of a credit to the blocking as it is to the running back seeing the hole and hitting it.
On the double.
So they come to the line for 1st down and 10.
Down. Black. Cut, cut.
On the give, this is Camara. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage at best. Might have even lost a yard there.
Now, there hasn't been a whole lot for this crowd to be excited about on either side of the ball, but at least now the defense is trying to be that spark. Nice tackle for loss there. Can they do something to build upon to try to get this team going?
On the set.
Here's a 2nd and 12.
Come on, set. Ready.
Operating from the gun, it's Rattler. That's going to be incomplete. Good work by the defender. Bodied his man up. Wouldn't allow the catch. It'll force 3rd down.
And I think I want to see a little bit more of this style from this defense. The key, Mike, is at that catch point, you want to create as much contact and be physical. Separate the ball from the intended receiver, and it's a great example there.
On the ready.
It is 3rd and long.
Set, hut.
They'll work the middle here with Kamara. Big opening up the middle. That is a big gainer for the Saints. A pickup of 44 yards.
Wow, I mean, he's going to be disappointed he wasn't able to take that all the way, but that's still a heck of a run. In the end, after a good tackle to save the touchdown, they're still going to be set up with 1st and goal.
Well, here's the chance to cap off a great half. They have it 1st and goal. He'll get this forward. No signal. They're going to mark him down at the 1. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the 2nd quarter. Here comes Blake Grupe for this field goal try. This about as short as you can get. Grupe's kick is good. And the Saints will tack on 3 more, extending the lead here late in the 1st half.
Why you all in my face, taking up all of my space? You should get out of my way. You should get out of my way. Don't tell me what I should do.
Very one-sided 1st half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The 3rd quarter is underway. Now, here comes a return from the 9. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start.
At their own 28-yard line.
On 1st and 10, it's Williams. He'll get this underneath to Swift. And he is out of bounds at the 45. They'll gain 17 on that one. A very quick 1st down.
Whatever they've talked about in the locker room at the halftime break seems to have worked. They've come out with a new established energy. You could see it when they took the field. Now this offense seems to be building on it because with that chunk play, just a little bit of rhythm that they can build off of. They got a long way to go to get back into this game, but so far off to a good start. Great example of 1st down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly 2nd down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
An enviable spot to operate from. Here's 2nd and inches. Here's a handoff to Swift. And that'll be a gain of 2 and a 1st down.
It's possible they could have tried to be a little bit more aggressive on 2nd down, knowing they had 3rd and inches in their back pocket. But I don't think anyone's going to complain. Pick up the 1st down, extend the drive, see if you can go score.
They'll come up here 1st and 10.
Ready, set. Park squares, park squares.
Here's Williams now to throw. That one incomplete. The defender right there to make the play. And it's 2nd down.
And this is really just more of the same that we saw in the 1st half. They have made it a huge struggle in the passing game. I mean, just no easy completions, no open space. Every single ball has been contested, and they've done a great job all day.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
Ready, set.
To throw is Williams. That one incomplete. Good job. Textbook there, separating the man from the ball. And it'll bring up 3rd down.
I got high standards for offensive players, but in this case, Mike, I think I'm giving all the credit to the defender. He timed that one up perfectly, and what could have been an easy play ends up as an incomplete.
Yes, yes, yes. Go.
On third down, it's Williams from the gun. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a fourth down. On fourth down, the Bears send out their second-year man, Torrey Taylor, to punt. Rashid Shaheed back to return this one. And this is going to work out for him. Out of bounds, and they'll mark it inside the 10.
7-yard line.
Here we go. Ready?
On first down, it's Rattler. This pass right side, taken in by Cook.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball, modest gain.
Ready.
They face second down and 7.
Set. Ready. Set. Huh?
From the gun, here's Rattler. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force third down.
I like the idea of using the passing game to try to give your offense a little breathing room. You find yourself in the shadow of your own goalpost, Mike. Worst case scenario, you do not want to punt out of your own end zone. So I like the idea of trying to pick up some positive gains through the air. They've got to come up with some completions and try to pick up at least one first down, or you're going to put your defense in a tough spot.
3rd and 7.
Ready.
It'll be a run out of the gun with Kamara. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, and keeps this to a modest gain at best.
On 4th down, Saints' new punter for this season, Kai Kroger, set to kick it, as he'll have to hit it from his own end zone.
The Bears take over first and 10 at their own 41-yard line.
Ready, set.
This drive will begin with a run by Swift. And they bring him down, but not until he crosses midfield.
A gain of 10 yards. And the Bears first down.
On first down, they give it right back to Swift. And he finds a little bit of space. He'll take this forward for a gain of 4. Now, after that last play, we have an injured Bear on the field. As the athletic training staff looks at him, we'll step away for a moment. Ball placed at the 45 for 2nd and 5. Throwing is Williams. Moving outside the pocket, escaping the danger, throwing and completing. They'll come up to 3rd and 3.
Gilly. Yes, yes. Punch first. Yes. Tackle.
Williams. And on third down, that ball incomplete.
And the defense knew they had to be ready for anything here on third and short. They decided to put the ball in the air, and they might have been better off keeping that ball on the ground because that defense was ready for it, and they were all over it.
It's too long for a field goal. They'll go for it here on fourth down. They'll go. It's Swift. And he's not going to get there. Couple of yards short. And this is going to be a turnover on downs.
Yeah, when you find yourself down big here in the second half, you have to maximize every possession. And that's exactly what the coach tried to do, going for it on fourth down. Give yourselves a chance to cut into this big lead. But it's the defense that came through again with a huge stop. And that's going to make their chances of coming back that much more difficult.
The tackle made by Kevin Byard. 1 yard gain brings up 2nd and 9 at the 42-yard line.
Here's 2nd and 9.
Set. 33. Cover 38. Ready?
Another run here with Kamara. He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Dropped for the loss of a yard.
And after that negative run, I think this changes the play call now on third down. So this offensive line has to be a lot better on 1st and 2nd down to gain positive yards. Stay on track because you don't want to be in third and pass too often in today's NFL.
On the ready.
It is 3rd and 10.
43 rail. Here we go. Set. 10 black.
Out of the gun, Rattler. Shaheed with the catch. And he'll be stopped short of a first down, and that will necessitate a call to the punt team. It's 4th down.
Ready?
They're going to go, and it's Rattler. And he's going to get there. He's got the first down. What great awareness after the catch. He gets enough to move the chain.
Well, you can see the entire sideline and, frankly, the entire fan base kind of holding their breath. That decision on your own side of midfield to go for it on 4th down, had they not gotten it, it's a tough position to put your defense in, but that's a conversation for another day. The offense is going to stay on the field after the conversion, and now they got to see, can they take advantage of that aggressive play call and finish this drive with points?
And that'll be good for a gain of about 4 as he is forced out of bounds. From the 44-yard line, here's 2nd down and 6.
60 red. 60 red. Set.
Throwing again, it's Rattler. Here's a screen coming for Kamara. There he goes again. And he's got another one. Alvin Kamara. Touchdown Saints. 3 touchdowns in this one. He now has 7 for the year. Groupie able to add the extra point. The Saints will extend this 3rd quarter lead. So before he gets out on defense, here is Justin Reed to kick this one away. He'll start at the 4. And he'll bring it out to the 22-yard line. That's where the offense will take the field.
At their own 22-yard line.
Manunga. They converge on him quickly. They'll only get a couple. Mario Davis there on the play.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 24-yard line.
Ready, set.
So we are through 3. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports. From the 24 now, here's 2nd down and 7.
Ready, set up. Punch first.
He'll drop to throw. Out to his right. A throw there on 2nd down, going to be incomplete.
Well, it's pretty clear the main reason why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the inefficiency of this offense and primarily out of the quarterback position. I mean, to complete less than half of your pass attempts, it just makes it very hard to compete at a high level consistently in the NFL. And if they want to find themselves having any chance of getting back into this game and winning this one, he's going to have to get a lot better with the ball.
On 3rd down, here's Swift. And he'll get about 4 to the 29.
So I think as you look back over the course of this game, it's really been the inability of this offense, Mike, to create any sort of balanced attack to get anything going. And whether you look at the rushing yards, whether you look at just the points scored, this offense has to find a way going forward to generate more big plays and more balance, both run and pass.
Ready, set.
Now or never, they'll throw on 4th down. Escaping to his left. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And he'll indeed pick up a Bears 1st down. Gonna have it by plenty. Huge gainer on 4th down.
Ready, set.
Give up the middle with Swift. And he'll get about 6 there. Setting up 2nd down.
He's brought down at the 39-yard line. It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
Working out of the gun. Here's Williams. On the run to the right. And he kept that play alive as long as he could. But the rush eventually gets to him and takes him down.
That big boy was moving, Mike. That was impressive. I mean, it's not easy to bring down this quarterback in any situation, but to hawk him down from his interior defensive line spot nearly out by the sideline, that's beyond impressive.
Yes, 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 yes. Tackle.
3rd and long. Here's Williams. Flush to his right. He's hit after the catch, and the ball comes free. The Saints have got it.
Mike, we hear that term run after catch so often, and sometimes people miss that there's kind of a middle phase. There's the catch, but before it turns into a run, you have to secure the ball as a ball carrier, right? It needs to be put away, properly held, points of pressure, front tip up against your body. All of that is kind of taken for granted.
And remember now, all turnovers have to be verified by a replay, so they might be taking a look at this one. The offense staying out there for this 4th down.
Vegas.
They're going for it. Here's Williams. And for a 3rd time today, he's intercepted.
So all game, we've seen him take the approach as just being a game manager. But one thing you have to do if that's the case is you have to protect the ball. You can't turn the ball over. especially if you're struggling to push the ball downfield. He got a little reckless that time, and the defense made him pay.
Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10.
Set, hut. Hut.
Shotgun snap here for Rattler. Catch is made there on the left side by Cooks. And he'll be written out of bounds after a gain of 6.
Defense does a nice job here initially using zone coverage to take away the middle of the field. That's the most valuable real estate in football. Quarterback gets off his first read, sees some openings to the sideline, and him and his receiver are able to connect. And the offensive line does a really nice job winning this play at the point of attack. And once he got the ball, all he had to really do was just find a crease and hit it, and he's able to pick up the first down.
His pass taken in by Shaheed. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line.
Really nice job there, Mike. I mean, he sees the blitz coming and just gets the ball out of his hands. Understand where your outlets are. It results in an easy pitch and catch and move the chains.
Set. Ready.
On 1st and 10, Rattler. That's to the sideline and intercepted. Picked off by Tyreek Stevenson.
Even though that interception, it probably won't have much of an impact on the outcome of the game, but at least defensively it gives them something positive to build off of, because up until that point, this game's been a struggle.
They go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10. A run here with Swift. He'll try to get back to the line, but he's not happening. Going to lose a yard.
A little surprising to see them keep the ball on the ground, especially given the situation, Mike. I mean, you're trailing. You haven't had a lot of success running the ball up until this point. They need chunk plays. They need to score, and they need to score fast.
Yes, 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 yes. Punch first, punch first, punch first.
On 2nd down, it's Williams. Exiting the pocket right. And for the 4th time today, he has been intercepted. Picked off by the veteran Stephon Gilmore. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead. It's a 3 tight end look as they have it 1st and 10. Now this is going to be a design run. They let him keep it. Trying to use that big body to get the yardage, but he is stopped for no gain.
2nd and 10 at the 26-yard line.
Second and 10.
Here we go. Here we go. 60 red. 60 second.
Working out of the gun, here's Rattler. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete.
Throughout this entire game, we've really seen this quarterback operate very efficiently, not only being able to spread the ball to multiple playmakers, Mike, but really complete a high percentage of his passes. So can't let that last incomplete break what's been a really nice rhythm so far.
Here's a 3rd and 10.
Here we go. Ready, ready.
Out of the shotgun, it's Rattler. Throw right side to 11. And he will easily pick up the 1st down. They've got 1st and goal coming up. What a pickup, a gain of 18. And it sets up 1st and goal. So 2 minutes left to play in the 2nd half. Greg and I back on EA Sports after this. They've got it at the 8, 1st down and goal. Now this looks like a design run. And he will take it in himself. Taysom Hill. Touchdown, New Orleans. Greg, in the end zone again, I'm running out of different ways to say touchdown. They're doing it so often here today.
Mike, some offensive play callers, once they get the lead, it's just milk the clock and let's get out with a win. But not this coach. He is trying to score every single time they possess the ball.
Makes the score Saints 38, Bears 3.
Before he gets out on defense, here is Justin Reed to kick this one away. Duvernay on the return. And he will only be able to muster the 20-yard line on that return.
Over first and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Here's Williams on first and 10. Forced out wide. And they get to him and finally bring him down. It will go down as a sack.
That's a prototypical coverage sack. All 11 guys on the field doing their job. Starts with sound back-end coverage. Nowhere to go quick with the ball. The quarterback has no chance but to extend the play. Look for something late developing downfield. That was all the time this front needed to chase him down and bring him down for a sack.
Throw left side, but that's going to be incomplete.
This pains me to say, Mike, because I love the idea of feeding the tight end, but you can only go his way so many times if it's not going to result in positive outcomes. So wouldn't be surprised to see him try to get his backs, his wide receivers, get some other guys involved, and then later in the game, go back to his big tight end.
So now the Saints will use the first of their 3 timeouts to talk things over before third down.
Let's do, baby, let's do this! What is up?
Operating from the shotgun, it's Williams. That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's fourth down.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
Their own 40-yard line.
They'll come up first and 10 at the 40.
Set. 52. Hut, hut.
Operating from the gun, it's Rattler. Left side into the hands of Olave. Hook him up on a second down and 8.
Roster,
A
stay.
gain of 2.
Watch out.
Brings up second and 8.
To throw, it's Rattler. That one thrown behind his target, and it'll be incomplete.
Well defended there. The quarterback's trying to attack this defense outside the numbers. Those really wide angle throws near the sideline sometimes can be very hard to defend. So give a lot of credit to this secondary. They were all on the same page, and the ball falls incomplete.
That one downfield for Cooks. He's got it. And he's going to be brought down inside the 15.
62 blaster.
That's good for the Saints.
97.
First down. A gain of 45 yards. And
To
the
throw
Saints
again is
first
Rattler.
down.
The outside, that's caught by Hill. Down to the line now on second and 2.
Brings up second and 2 at the 5-yard line.
They'll go on the ground with Devin Neal. And he will be taken down. We'll see if they want to use those timeouts, but this one is about done.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
And he's going to have the first down. Just past the marker. It is first and goal. Here's Miller. And this is going to be a touchdown. They are going to extend the lead here in the final minute of play. We might need a calculator before this one is done. It has been one-sided, and the route rolls on, Greg.
Absolutely, Mike. And they just keep piling on the points. I mean, this offensive play caller, he's saying it's never enough. I'm going to try to score with every possession, and we've seen him do that all game long.
Down to the final few seconds of this one as the kick is away. They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. He gets swarmed under. Doesn't even get to the 15.
14-yard line.
Vegas! What is up?
On 1st and 10, it's Williams. And the final throw of the game winds up incomplete, and that will do it. This one comes to an end. So this one a win for the visiting Saints, and it is their 3rd consecutive victory. They continue to play great football here in this latest stretch. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. With that, we say so long, everyone.